You know, you can always get a good education by talking to people, and that's exactly what happened to me after I talked to several people at the Department of Education of Louisiana. Hello again, everyone. I'm Mark Dempsey. I'm an author and journalist, and I'd like to share with you my story, which I think you'll find very interesting and entertaining. A couple of weeks ago, I did indeed contact the Department of Education of Louisiana with a special project that I thought would be very, very helpful to them. It would have raised millions of dollars for their schools. It would have encouraged kids to read. It would have encouraged kids to have a love for learning and to stay in school. You see, Louisiana has one of the highest dropout rates in the country, and that really doesn't bode well for the future of the state of Louisiana. Now, this particular project that I had in mind would involve the business community. And I noticed by looking on their main website that they have a link that said business. So I thought naturally everyone would know about the business department. So I called up the department and I said, hey, can you tell me who's in the business department? Who can I talk to? I talked to 3 people and no one knew anyone in the business department. No one knew who to refer me to, which I thought was very, very interesting. Well, later that evening, I got an email from Renee Greer, and Renee heads up their communications effort there, and she sent me a very long and detailed email about what exactly goes on every day in the Department of Education. And I just want to read a portion of it to you, and you can tell me what you think, okay? This is what Renee had to say. We shove food down us sitting at our desk while we work. I can tell you I wouldn't work this hard unless others around me were giving the same effort. Our children's future is at stake, and so each day we finally stop working, I know it is with regret that we wish we could have done more. Nothing could be more important, and we are fully aware of our responsibility to the next generation and the taxpayers who support our work. Finally, my background is the private sector, and I've always worked for individuals who are very competitive, intense, and have high expectations. I thrive on it. Please rest assured that this is the culture at the Louisiana Department of Education. Well, my goodness, after receiving that email, I was completely blown away. I mean, all my concerns were just nil at that particular moment. And you see, the impression that Renee is giving there, she's painting a picture for me. She's saying to me that it's all go, 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 go. It's very intense. Go, 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 go. But after talking to a business liaison the very next day, it wasn't go, 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 go. It was slow, 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 slow. Yeah, that's exactly what the impression that I was left with. Because you see, the very next day, she set me up with a business liaison by the name of Ava. We had a conference call. And Ava and I discussed the project a little bit, and she said, I really can't look at it until October the 5th, which was 2 weeks away. 2 weeks away? That's that gung-ho spirit. I can't look at it until 2 weeks? That's what she said, because she said she was busy doing other things. And I said, okay, well, I'll send it to you. Not a problem. So a couple of hours later, I sent her an email thanking her for her time. I thought I was very gracious, and I gave her my contact information. I said, here's my phone number. Here's my email. I'm going to send you the proposal the following Monday. Be on the lookout for it. If you have any questions, be sure to call me. Okay? Now, that was on September the 23rd. The following week, did I ever receive a call from Ava concerning the proposal? No. The next week, did I ever receive a call concerning the proposal? No. You see, I never sent it. I never sent her the proposal because I knew she wouldn't be interested in it. I could tell by her level of interest. Because you see, this is how a business person thinks. If they're expecting a proposal that's going to help the schools financially and help kids stay in school and read and all those things, they would be eager to look at it. They'd be eager to see it. And after I told her in my email that I was going to send it on Monday, surely she'd be on the lookout for it. Wouldn't she have called me? Hey, Mark, I didn't get that proposal. Where is it? That was week 1. Week 2. Hey, Mark, I didn't get that proposal. Where is it? See, she didn't do that. She didn't do any of those things. Because, you see, she's really not interested. And that's really unfortunate, and that's really sad. Because I was trying to figure out exactly what she was interested in. And so I had a friend to email her. And this is what my friend had to say in her email to Ava. I would like to make a donation to the schools. May I send the donation in care of your name? Well, the very next day, my friend got a response. And this is what Ava had to say. Judy, wow, thanks so much! Exclamation mark. Are you interested in supporting a particular school or initiative? You see, That's what Ava is interested in. Ava is interested in donations, not some entrepreneurial effort that would raise millions of dollars for schools. And you see, that's not how a business person thinks and acts. That's how a state worker thinks and acts. That's how a person who sits in their chair all day warming the seat collecting a salary thinks and acts. Okay? There's a big difference between the two mindsets. One is positive, one is assertive. The other is not positive and not assertive. See? You can always tell what people care about by what they respond to. And unfortunately, the people in the business department really didn't respond to an initiative that would have raised a lot of money for schools and that would have encouraged kids to read and to stay in school. Now, we need to sum up here. What do we have here? Well, we have a superintendent who is not hands-on. He's apparently not a good communicator, because when I called the school and I asked for the business department, no one knew anything about it, and it's right blatantly on their webpage. That's his job, to keep everyone on the same page. That's his job, to be a good communicator and to keep order. But apparently he likes to delegate. He doesn't like to be a hands-on administrator, and that will be to his detriment. I assure you of that. Now, we have a communications person who is a very good communicator in writing and in speaking, but this is a PR email. No one's going to believe this. It's not very credible. All right? So she's presenting a public relations image to Mark Dempsey, not an image that really, really reflects what goes on in the Department of Education. And finally, we have a business liaison who does not think and act like a business person, who doesn't follow up, who doesn't even say thank you after receiving a courtesy email. Nothing. Zero. But she will respond to a donation, a very small donation, in replace to a very large donation that the business community could have given the schools of Louisiana. See? Now, Renee told me that by 2014, the state legislature had mandated that the Department of Education have a dropout rate of only 20%. They want 80% of their kids to pass, okay? Are they in line to do that? Will they be successful by the year 2014 to have 80% of their kids pass? No, they will not do it. They will not be successful, because the very mindset that you need to be successful, they don't have. The very things that you need to do to be successful, the very actions that you need to take to be successful, they are not taking. They're just sitting on their butts, and they're just warming the seats, hoping that donations come through the door. They are pushing papers. They are hands off. They do not care. What they care about is their public image. What they care about is keeping their jobs. They do not care about the kids. And that is really sad, and that is unfortunate. And that was my education after talking to several people at the Department of Education of Louisiana. And that's what you need to know. And I hope you'll care about it, because the kids deserve a lot better. My name is Mark Dempsey. I'm an author and journalist, and you are welcome to contact me directly if you like. My email address is markd112@yahoo.com. That's markd112@yahoo.com. And thanks so much for listening.